Power can be found in any number of places. Scientists will tell you that it comes in newtons. Gamers will say that it can be found in silky skills. We will say that the power lies in real thrills. In the play with perfect ping. In the runes and crystals. In every frag and gank. In your personal winnings. Lock and load for PGL Arlington.
Well, howdy, partners. Welcome back. Here at the Arlington Major, we're here on the Sea Line. Choo-choo. And we're here to give you some more Dota. East Coast, taking game 1 over Boom. Black. Final thoughts before we start talking about game number 2.
Well, I gotta admit that I was not impressed at all with the Rubik 5. I think just go away from that. Pick Scam some of his more comfortable heroes. Like, I know he's not a bad Rubik player. He played a lot when he was playing +4, but it's just very different. Like a 5 Rubik just doesn't really do nearly as much as like a Winter Wyvern or anything like that. So in that regard, I didn't like the draft too much. I favored Beast Coast after that. So just a little bit of the fixing and the strategizing. Because I think the gameplay was just fine. You know, like they did very well with the tools they were given, especially Joe Pash in the mid lane. He completely crushed it. But yeah, ultimately, I think just the Beast Coast draft advantage is what carried him through.
Yeah, so we take a look at the odds again. 1.28 for Boom. I mean, Beast Coast taking game number 1. It may have swayed those odds in the eyes of the fans, and we got ourselves a draft to look forward to. We'll get on into it for game number 2, and we'll see if drafts change at all. Already that Venno ban. And then the Death Prophet. So Venno was first phase last time. We'll see if it continues to be that way. And there's the Bat Rider once again.
Dire team pick.
Into the Dawnbreaker, which definitely gave them a lot of issues in game number 1. Especially that Ags.
Especially that Ags. But even pre-Axe, like he did so much in the laning phase
10
already.
10 seconds remaining.
It was one of the better games we've seen from Gojira, right? On that Dawnbreaker.
Yeah, definitely looked way better than what he produced on his Earth Spirit. That's why I was kind of jokingly saying, I think they banned him from the Earth Spirit. Now that's a +5 here I can get behind. One of the best in the game. I'm surprised we don't see it first phase much more. Here we go.
Yeah, so getting to that Dazzle, we've seen it be Dazzle, we've seen it be Oracle at times.
10 seconds
the Dazzle has certainly been a staple here. First phase this time, and we've seen that it can get to the second phase at times.
Yeah, it's just, again, a very strong hero. Nothing wrong picking it like ever. I don't think it ever has a bad game, to be honest. Laning phase is always going to be great. Team fights are always going to be a hassle because you have to find them out first. Like, if you don't have Axe, you can never kill the target for over 5 seconds, which is ridiculous, the amount of time you have to get anything off, whether it's a Satanic or BKB or any sort of healing.
5 seconds
I
remaining.
am a big Dazzle supporter. Clockwork on the other
Dire
side.
team pick.
Obviously one of the best initiation heroes. Can be played as a 4 and 5. Together with Snapfire, killer combo. Love it. Clock Snap can kill anything on the map when they're 6.
Yeah, definitely have a lot of reach with those two heroes, with the hook shot and the Mortimer's Kisses.
10 seconds remaining.
There's nothing worse than being stuck in a cog
5
with
seconds
kisses
remaining.
raining in.
So what do you go here if you're Boom? You've got the Dazzle. That should be your 5, but I don't want to make too many assumptions just yet.
Dire
Do you
team
go to the
back.
Razor? No, you go to the FBZ Mars.
That's one of his best heroes for sure. Another big thing that I saw last game, like FBZ was completely shut down. He had no game at all. He didn't look super comfortable. So putting him on his best hero, I think, makes a lot of sense.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds
Now we're
remaining.
gonna have to see what they ban out. Nobody really picks Axe. I like Axe.
Beastcoast's
I feel
turn
like
to ban.
it has its place in the meta, but it just never gets picked up. It's a pretty risky hero. It's very easy to just feed the entire game, but maybe with Dazzle just being picked a lot more, we will see more
Dire
Axes.
team ban.
Like Snapfire Axe is not a weak lane at all. Probably just looking to ban out Yopaj's heroes.
10 seconds
Ember Spirit is
remaining.
gone. He's, I mean, obviously very good on his Tiny. There's still a
5
Puck
seconds remaining.
that I wouldn't mind seeing banned.
And we saw what Puck could do, and that Ags upgrade, I know it's not
Beastcoast's
great,
turn
but it
to
definitely
ban.
did quite a bit in that game when it's able to have that, obviously that movement, and then it pushes it towards these other heroes, splits them apart a little bit. You also had the Reality Rift that they were working with it.
Yeah. Like
10
if it's for
seconds
free,
remaining.
it's
Dire
not bad,
team
you know,
ban.
but it's just never something you would ever purchase. Just not worth it. There's too many good items in Puck. I'm getting rid of the Coddle. Just make sure that there's not so much stain around the map.
10 seconds remaining. 5
I
seconds
wonder if
remaining.
Beast Coast, like, you know, the more they win,
Beastcoast's turn to ban.
the exponentially stronger they get, which is kind of weird because there aren't a lot of teams out there like that.
You don't
Like,
think so?
there's just-
You don't think there's any more teams that kind of...
Oh, there's some for sure. I mean, obviously, every team will play better when they have momentum on their side, right? But
10
a
seconds
team like Beast Coast
remaining.
is just elevated to like a completely different level by it. They don't just get stronger; they become like a
5
completely
seconds
different team.
remaining.
Kind of like I don't know if you know that meme, but like you look at the little cute cat, you know, and you turn around and look back at the cat, suddenly became like a tiger, like a lion, and it just stares you down and you're mega scared. It's kind of Beast Coast. Little cute kitten, but when they get rough and want to play, you know, they become a big badass tiger. Lion tiger.
Sure.
A
Beastcoast's
liger.
turn to pick.
I mean, sure. I'll Liger, always strong, especially in Zoids.
Yeah. Good that we have the same opinion regarding that.
10 seconds remaining.
And now, what do they lack? They have
5
decent
seconds
team
remaining.
fight,
Dire team
but a hero like Puck wouldn't be bad at all. Yep, and they go straight for it.
Back to
More
the
team
Chris
fight
Luck Puck,
control.
and he didn't even have that good of a game to start. Like, he still produced so
Dire
much, but
team
that early
Beast
game
Coast.
and that mid game was rough for him. And now they're gonna go to the Kunkka and pick up Rubik again. I guess this time it'll be played by Tims.
Yeah, 4 Rubik is a lot better. Rubik is great against Clockwork. It's an instant stun against Puck. I like this Rubik pickup a lot better.
10 seconds remaining.
Now
5
there's
seconds
still
remaining.
Faces Void as a carry is pretty annoying for Rubik and Dazzle. Just jump in the back line with a shard, time dilation, jump back out. Those heroes absolutely hate that. If you don't want to go for the Void, you have Lifesteal that looks pretty good. They're probably just going to last bit to carry though. So offlaners, what's left for Whisper? Wait, Timbersaw isn't banned. Timbersaw looks great.
Surprised Timber's gotten this far.
Yeah, Timber looks absolutely amazing. Wouldn't be surprised if we just give it to Whisper. If they want to have like a more control-ish offlaner, then Beastmaster is not bad.
Mm-hmm. Seen the Beastmaster already a couple times. That hero does feel like it's starting to find some popularity in the right spots.
It should be way more popular. I think it's criminally underpicked again. There was a phase where it was like first faced all the time. Now it kind of just fell off, even though I think the win rate wasn't half bad.
Ooh, Elder Titan. This is a little bit of a different one.
Wait, what? So is it an offlane Snapfire? Or offlane Elder Titan?
Could be, yeah. Offlane Elder Titan. I've seen it be strong before.
Well, they have the last pick, so
5 seconds remaining.
they could just put the Puck in the offlane too. And then mid Snapfire and then whatever carry. And they have quite a bit of options. It's not an easy pick.
Beastcoast's
Clockwork,
turn to
Snapfire, Puck,
ban.
Elder Titan. Like, they present a lot of problems. I think Faces Void makes the most sense, though, for Boom.
Dire
Probably
team
want to get rid of
banned.
that. TA, okay, yeah. Wouldn't have been bad.
And the Lifestealer getting banned.
Yeah, we already spoke about how good that hero is. Against the draft of Boom.
What do you think these final bans end up
10
being?
seconds remaining.
I think Beast Coast should get rid of Void.
5
For sure.
seconds remaining.
And Boom. It's hard to say what carry they want to pick because I'm not sure what this Elder Titan is for or where he's going to go.
Do you think that Void would really do enough here for Boom?
Yeah. I mean, they need some sort of carry that can not be completely a dumpster by Elder Titan. That's what I mean. Like, they have so many problems thrown at them already. Like, you can't really pick a Morphling anymore, or a Terrorblade, or a Phantom Lancer. Like, there's so many carries that are already ruled out just by default. And Void is just like the easiest hero that can always scale well. It has like big teamfight impact. It's just strong overall with time dilation against all the heroes.
Beastcoast's turn to ban.
And the Luna.
Would you like a Lone Druid for either of these teams?
Lone Druid can work, of course, always. It's just, I feel a lot of people are afraid to actually play Lone Druid because it's not an easy hero to pull
remaining.
off.
Dire team pick.
And the Ricky again. They're really scared of that Ricky. Oh yeah, let's see what carry they go for. Void, the only issue could be that damage isn't
10
great.
seconds
So
remaining.
if they want more damage, they could go for
5 seconds remaining. Beastcoast's turn to pick.
And there's the Faceless Void.
Yeah, I'm actually really surprised they didn't ban that. I think it was like the most obvious choice for Jackie. Now that leaves you with a lot of problems. Maybe you can run the Phantom Lancer? Like, PL looks quite nice for Beast
10
Coast, but
seconds
Dazzle, the
remaining.
shard, of course, kills all the illusions instantly.
5 seconds remaining.
It could still be a strong PL game, though. You're not super reliant on his illusions at the beginning of the fight. You can always reproduce them. Other than that, Wraith
Choose
King.
your hero.
Playing the sustain game again.
So Wraith King, a K1 Classic. And it will be Stinger playing the Elder Titan. So that's going to be a 5 Elder Titan and Whisper on the off lane Puck with a mid Snapfire up against Yopaj on the Kunkka.
Yeah. Like, we expected that adjustment, right? It's a 5 Titan, actually, also.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, honestly, what they cooked together here. It could be great. It could fall apart. I like Boom's draft quite a bit better. It's more stable.
I definitely like the Void here, and I feel if Yopaj gets off to a better,
10
like as good of a start as he
remaining.
had in the last game, I almost feel like Kunkka's not as
5
fragile as the
seconds
Tiny
remaining.
was. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I'm just going to say I like Boom's drafted a little bit better. Much easier to execute. But there's a lot of combo potential, like Elder Titan plus Clockwork Snapfire. There's a lot of damage potential coming out of there. Puck, played by Whisper, one of his better heroes as well. K1 on his Wraith King is probably his #1 signature hero. So they have a lot of good things going for them as well.
Right. So let's see how this game 2 is going to end up working out. As Boom really hoping to split, but if Beast Coast get the 2-0, this could be the beginning of a road that puts them right back into the talks of the top spot.
I mean, still only the 3rd game. There's still lots of Dota to be played, so nobody's out of the top just yet, and everybody can find their momentum throughout the group stage. So win is a win. Wins are always great. Beast Coast up 1-0.
Now, Beast Coast with the win here would at least put them tied with Tundra, who are 2-4 at the moment. And I believe, Tundra play again today. So you can really mix
Prepare
things
for
up.
battle.
If Beast Coast get themselves a 2nd victory, we'll see what they end up going with here. And if Boom is able to disappoint them and get themselves to 4 wins, which could potentially put them into 2nd, at least.
Yeah, for now. But again, like I don't think standings early on are super important. Like after day 3, day 4, we'll have a much clearer image of what's happening. That's the 3rd game for both teams, right?
Yeah, so midway through day 3, though, you start feeling that pressure. And if you end up being Beast Coast, who's 1-5, then the pressure's on from here on out, right? Like, you've got
30 seconds.
2
to
series tomorrow, and then the 7th, you've got 1 series, and that's it.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. As I said, you definitely want to take every win you can get, because it definitely helps down the line. But you shouldn't like pressure yourself too much, just because, you know,
Right.
a couple of losses happen. We have seen crazy comebacks. Like some teams started 0-6, got to the upper bracket, and went really deep into a tournament.
Well, like Spirit at TI, right? Like, they didn't start the group stage
The
that well
battle
either.
begins.
Oh yeah, they did almost nothing there. Did it 2-2 split? Yeah, should be. Clock is faster than Dazzle. Easy peasy. So it's gonna be Dazzle versus Clockwork, a duel. I think Dazzle wins that actually. The new poison touch is kind of ridiculous. Fight him, fight him, fight him. I wanna see it. Fight him, fight him, fight him. Yeah, give him the
Getting
touch,
back
give him
and
the touch.
forth. Oh. No. No
Oh,
fighting.
skim, man. So scared, la.
See how Stinger does in the early goings of this laning phase over bottom, because right now he's in the mix of it all.
I haven't seen an Elder Titan forever. Honestly, I don't know how good the Zero is right now, especially as a 5. I've seen him in the offlane position quite a bit, but not as a support.
Middle lane Yopaj, you can see the damage he's already doing onto Chris Luck, and they're even on the CS, but the damage and the harassment coming in from Yopaj, just trying to set up and maybe make this lane much easier for him. They do have Tim's on the Rubik, who can make his way over mid and make that kill potentially that much easier if Chris Luck isn't too careful. And we saw how the early game went for Chris Luck in the first game.
Yeah, it was not the easiest for him, but at least he recovered. And I don't think Chris Luck is a player that's faced too much by any of that. So. He should be fine. His bottle is coming out now as well. No problemo. He might even be able to snag both water runes. The courier of Punka's not that fast if he makes his way to the top rune straight away.
Now finally coming over, and he's going to sip on that bottle and then eventually pick up that water rune.
We'll make it in time. But yeah, mid lane, very even right now. Top lane, Whisper is actually always winning these lanes as the off-lane puck. Very interesting.
He does a really good job with this off-lane puck. And now looking for Stinger. Low, another tower shot coming in. They need one more right click. Ooh, just survives. And he's going to TP all the way back home. That leaves K1 a little bit vulnerable in this bottom lane.
A little bit, I would say very, because he's out of region, and Titan won't be back anytime soon to give more. He's on the way back now, but it will be like 45 seconds until he's even there.
Yeah, that's another stack of tangos that he picks up, as well as a salve. So,
Yopaj.
We'll see. And Yopaj getting low. Torrent's going to miss. Goes to the Tidebringer. Very fire, Yopaj. He's still alive. But he'll have to X and TP all the way back in. And ooh, Whisper gets first blood, taking out Scamp with the help of Gojira.
Wow, I didn't think they would lose today. That's the void.
Jackie, a little surprised he didn't commit to that. No Uzi Orb phase shift, got the bash. I thought maybe if he was lucky enough, might be able to get another one. But yeah, there's K1 getting speared up all the way towards the tower. And, well, we said he was vulnerable, and Stinger's just too late, right?
Yeah, the combo is pretty dirty. Lift into spear, classic.
And that's kind of that similar combo that we used to see when Rubik used to play with Centaur. It was the lift and the hoof stomp, as well as the double edge, that quick damage that was coming out, and a Fable to follow that up. So you do have that opportunity here with Tim's to do that with this spear. You need to be very careful if you're on the side of Beast Coast.
Yeah, the lane is always in a very pushed up position. Oh, they're trying it again.
Yeah, ooh, just short of the tower, but comes a question of whether or not that's going to matter. They've also got this stack here that's going to disrupt the creep wave.
Yeah, if you get stuck to the tower there, he's dead for sure. 100%.
Look at Gojira just deep in on top. Uzuro comes out, Scam, he's just going to die with Whisper diving under the tier 1 tower.
Jackie.
They might even just get Jackie. He's got Time Walk if he wants to make his way back towards the tower through the trees. The Illusory Orb is there, and now he'll finally Time Walk as the Waning Rift misses. But they're putting the pressure on top, and they want more.
Yeah, he's looking to go in again. Level 2 battery. There's no jump, he knows that. Scam is tipping back though.
Now Whisper and Gojira really putting the pressure on, and they're continuing to work with that momentum from game number 1.
Okay, one in trouble again. Is it lift?
Oh boy, sweep hits, so
he's really unhappy down here.
He's just eating so much pressure.
Yeah. I'm not the biggest Raging believer anymore in this patch. That's a great example why just so difficult to lane sometimes.
Tower is under attack.
We'll see what he's able to do once he finally gets some space, but I don't know if he's going to end up getting space until other heroes start to come around and make it for him. He's not a hero that on his own he's really going to get it, right?
Yeah, if you lose them with Rage King, I mean, you have skeletons to recover in jungle. but it's definitely not what you're looking for. You want to be snowballing out of the laning phase.
Wreath Fire Blast, Telekinesis into the trees, and he does hit another tree. So Stinger hit with the Fable. They've got the Contribute, but the sleep on the 2. And
Dire's bottom tower
one
is
more
under
right
attack.
click. Tim's got to find him. But Stinger, he'll get onto the high ground. He'll see a stack here and just run all the way away from this Rubik. So somehow
Radiant's middle tower
he did
is
end up
under
surviving.
attack.
Don't underestimate
They're looking for Kisses top.
our
Fire Snap Cookie, but doesn't land on the mark. Now the Kisses, 2 missed, only 1 for 5. Now 2, 3 in a row. He already used the Time Walk. They've got the Waiting Rift, so Time Walk on cooldown. Even with the miss of the Fire Snap Cookie, they were able to get the damage out and get the kill into the Faceless Void. This top lane still eating a lot of harassment.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Yeah, Kisses are very hard to avoid completely, especially when a Clockwork is chasing you. And now Scam is being chased again.
Tims is here, but
Dire's
kill.
top
They go
tower
to the
is
Poison
under
Touch, and they're going to start slowing him down with these right clicks if they can keep up. He goes by these neutral creeps, and Yopaj is coming in. They do spot Chris Luck. They've got the X. They'll throw the Ghost Ship. Ooh, Gojira nearby, and he eats the Tidebringer, so he falls. Pulled back, Torrent lands, jacking in. Time dilation is out, and they get yet another. So Yopaj getting a double kill with a rotation. Whisper's also here. Got a Dream Coil if need be, but he's just going to jaunt his way out with the Illusory Orb.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, and
Not a bad
Raven's
job by
already back to the
Yopaj.
jungle.
Yeah.
But he's catching up quite nicely, to be honest. Almost the same level as the Mars. Game is not going too bad at all anymore. Stabilize all the lanes. And Whisper is
Radiant's
pretty damn
middle
massive.
tower
He
is
always
under
makes it
attack.
work somehow in the offlane puck, almost into the vessel already, which is going to be absolutely massive against the Faces Void as well. Nice arena.
Here.
Radiant's top tower is under
Yopaj
attack.
coming over and tries to land a torrent to follow that up. He's actually going to be put to sleep.
Ow.
So eating damage with that double damage on him.
You know, Vessel in this game is it's not just great against Mars as well as Kunkka, but it also reduces the healing you get from Time Walk. So rendering that hero a little bit more ineffective until he gets his BKB. It's gonna be very fast Vessel, like 9 minutes into the game-ish.
Your admiral is on board.
He's only got 1 charge on the urn though.
They have a
so.
Chrono Sphere to work with, and I think they want to pop it here on Whisper.
Oh, no, Jackie! Oh, the kisses are coming in. The Dream Coil's there.
And Jackie might die for this too.
Oh, Jackie, Time Walk
Very
away. He'll survive for now, but that is just atrocious. They still somehow might kill Whisper. Chrono's a whiff, but here comes the rest of the team, and Yopaj, he's on a killing spree.
Yeah, definitely not what they were looking for, but it's a set to make it work eventually anyways. No problem.
And that is not a great feeling.
Dire's
Just
bottom
completely
tower is under
whiffing
attack.
that Chrono.
not what you expected.
Yeah.
They find
Yeah.
Gojira, they've got the X. Gets put on the other side of the cogs and then put back with that X, pulling him over. The
Ping
spear
pong.
is there, and Gojira falls to Yopaj as he's got himself another kill.
Yeah, left, right, left, right, left, right. Just like in the driver's exam. What's Jackie looking for? He's going...
A hit Chrono. I mean,
Dire's top tower is
Wand
under
and Maelstrom.
attack.
Sorry.
Imagine bullying a guy that's already on the floor crying, man.
Sorry.
How do you think he felt after
Radiant's
that?
bottom
Probably his
tower
heart
is
dropped
under
a beat.
attack.
Clear as
Time
clean
slowed
water.
down for him,
Radiant
definitely.
structures are fortified.
IL Chronosphere?
Hook shot onto the back line, hitting Scam. Scam, he's got a shallow grave. He'll survive for a moment, but they've got the sleep. He's woken up thanks to the battery assault, and then eventually he'll wake up to his death. Gojira hit with the X, but the pullback doesn't land the torrent. Things are a little discombobulated here for Boom, and And they finally get the kill on a Gojira, but they are getting kills in spite of the fact that they are missing a lot of their abilities.
Yeah, it makes you wonder though, are they like in the greatest space mentally? Because whiffing so many spells is very uncharacteristic of them.
Armor picked up for K1.
Radiant's
Objection
bottom
here,
tower
say.
is under attack.
Overturned. Chrono up in 10. Meanwhile, Deso next on the list for K1.
Yep, I'm Deso and normal cookie cutter build.
To the Empire of Bone.
Vessel already done on Whisper. See how aggressive he wants to get with that.
Radiant are scanning.
Boom, there it
They're
goes.
still searching. Oh, telekinesis, and then walks to his left and uses that illusory orb to jaunt the other way.
Dire's top tower
That
is
should
under
secure him in
attack.
top tower though.
It
Radiant's
will.
bottom tower is
Bottom
under
tier
attack.
1 might fall, though.
Dire's
So it's a
structures
trade
are
of tier
fortified.
1s.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, Yopash is a big boy right now. Very difficult to play in whatever area he chooses to show up in.
Dire's top tower
He
is
has
fallen.
BKB and instantly hex queued up to answer the attack, I suppose. Very early hex on a Kunkka though. I like it. I personally like it. I love hex on Kunkka. Great item.
And BKB Hex, so how quickly you think he gets
Radiant's
that? Like, when is that going to
middle
start
tower is under attack.
Your admiral
showing
is on
up as the
board.
full combo?
25, 26-ish, depending on how good his game goes. I mean, he's still farming amazingly. He's gonna get a big stack of the ages
Arcane
now.
power.
Does that throw a timer a little bit here on Beast Coast?
Dire's
Nah,
turret
that just gives them a way to catch pack, which I think they're lacking. Like, most people just go into the Orchid instead of the Hex, which is a much
Radiant's
cheaper option.
bottom tower is under attack.
But it's also a less effective option, right?
Yopanj cleaning up some
Dire's
stacks. He's
middle
getting a big
tower is under
influx of
attack.
gold. That'll push him closer to the BKB. FBZ close to the Blink Dagger.
Not so safe harbor, eh?
Chris Luck trying to throw a
Step lively now.
trying
Your
to
admiral
throw
is on
a
board.
cookie there to stun up Yopanj, but he had that X anyway. He also has that Arcane Rune, so he has Tidebringer every 2.8 seconds with that, which is kind of disgusting.
And it's gone.
Yeah, he's also getting shard. We're taking a look as things are showing up to be a bit even for win probability, for net worth, and basically experience all over the board.
Oh, clock
are
pack
scanning.
on the prowl.
Radiant's middle tower
Scan
is
came
under
out.
attack.
It hit, so they know that Beast Coast is across the river, so they might just back away, and that avoids the smoke so far of Beast Coast. There's a haste, and it'll be bottled up by Chris Luck. Gopaj spotted, and they've got the hook shot. Spirit Vessel Mortimer's kisses all
BKB's on the
out.
way.
Spear lands, and they've got the Chrono on it too. Technically 3 with the help of hitting that Mars. But they have the sweep. They go to the Earth Splitter. Dream Coil down with the Arena. It goes around 4, but they don't have the follow-up damage. It'll snap on Tim's Illusory Orb over to the side. They've got FBZ low. Jackie afraid to go in. They don't get anything with that Chrono.
Yeah, chrono damage is very lacking, unfortunately, when Kunkka is dead. It was such unfortunate timing, too. The BKB was literally on the way to Kunkka already, in the courier. They kill him just before it arrives.
Doom starting to fall behind even more. Smoke up on Scam and Tim's.
He has to be careful with FBZ, though. Chris Luck is here.
Yeah, FBZ, he's already dead. Got Jackie here too. Scam comes over. Poison touch on both those heroes, but Jackie forced time walk away. They've already lost Tim. Yopaj trying to land a torrent, and it doesn't hit. They'll also X, but Gojira in with the hook shot. That hits. So there's one right click from K1 on a Scam. Double kill for K1. Yopaj now spotted.
He has BKB up.
Gojira is
BKB up.
in, and Yopaj.
Where's BKB?
BKB, I
didn't
don't
pop
know if
it.
it's gonna matter anymore because K1's in with another right click.
Oh my god. I mean, that's what we spoke about, man. The beast is awakened. There's a lot of gas coming out in chat right now, I'm sure.
Pretty
That is
scary.
the scariness of Beast Coast. Like, when they get the ball rolling, they will keep running at you and running at you. They smoke up straight away again. Who's the next target? Jackie.
Gojira, telekinesis,
Okay,
and
no way.
God, it's okay, stall it. They got Jack at the same time.
though.
Yeah.
You left.
Very well worth the
Dire's
trade.
middle tower is under
Mid tower
attack.
down as well. And Gojira is a like madman. He always does this. He just goes in 1v3
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
and then he dies.
But
But this time around, it was good.
yeah, I mean, he dies, but they get Jackie again. Like, all good there.
Greetings.
Pretty insane. Now that the lead has just jumped up for Beast Coast. What can they do to slow the bleeding? What can they do to even recover from the gut shots that they have just continued to take?
Definitely now in the Wraith King. It's a lot of damage coming out. Going into the BKB next. Once that's up, fights are gonna get very, very difficult. He's so far behind in farm on the Void now. Look at his net worth, 6.2k.
Philosopher's Stone for the side of the Radiant.
Yeah, just they need any more gold. They're finding Wraith King, you know. He's all by himself, very isolated.
And they
That's
kill
all to work
him.
with.
Yeah, he's got a reincarnation. They're going to start to rotate for this to help out. K1's not even getting close to dying. It feels like he's just able to fight. They get the kill on the skin. They'll throw down the arena, but there's the Dream Coil with the Earth Splitter again. They'll take the first life out of the hands of K1. BKB's been popped by Yopaj. Time
everything again.
Time dilation. Jackie thinking about going into the Chrono. Spearing back the Elder Titan. Chrono
Chrono for what?
to leave. That feels awful because they're still gonna lose Jackie potentially. They've got the cogs, they have the battery, so to try to time walk away. Spear holds on to Gojira, they get the kill on the Tims. Nothing is going right for Boom.
Mistimed again on the reincarnation. Like, usually Yopaj is one of the most reliable players ever when it comes to hitting spells. But he missed it like 3 times already in just this game alone.
In a roach they go. I don't think they have any way to fight this Roche.
Discombobulated, as we said. Well, for Boom at least. For Beast Coast, perfect synergy.
Yeah, it's on point.
It's the anti-discombobulation. I don't know if it's a word or not, but now it is.
They're combobulated. I don't know. Ujira has got this shard. He's jetpacking around. He's got a hook shot in a second. So FBZ, well, Battery Assault uses the spear, but here comes the rest of the team again. Whisper, he's got a Dream Coil. Hook shot out on FBZ. Time dilation to slow down Gojira, but they've got themselves the cookie to bounce him out. Can't commit onto these heroes, and meanwhile, K1 still farming on the Wraith King.
He is very close to his BKB. Once that's up, he's virtually unkillable for them. This game took a lot of bad turns for Boom, unfortunately. They're not out of it yet, they still have big AoE ultimates, but the damage is starting to be quite lacking. Just look at the Void's farm, he still has nothing.
And he is behind all 3 cores on the side of Beast Coast. He's got Maelstrom, Morbid Mass. Looking for the Rubik, and they'll get Tims. EKB popped here by Chryslok. He still has an Aegis for 3 minutes 50 seconds. They land the Torrent on the back end of that. They'll have an X, but they need to run. They see the spirit from this Elder Titan coming the way of the Kunkka.
Radiant's bottom tower
Chalk is
is
looking
under
for a
attack.
hook. He has a jetpack, he sees him. If you get the point
Jackie
of that-
got him.
Oh no.
Oh boy, Vessel, Spear misses. They've got the arena, but there's the silence of the waiting grip. They'll drop the Dream Coil. That's going to keep FBZ close by. If you leave the arena, well, you'll get that coil snapped. They have the Shallow Grave, but that's only going to keep FBZ alive for a little bit longer because they'll kill off Scan. They'll look for the Fire Snap freaking. The silence is on the Yopaj. They didn't get FBZ, but they have no where they lose the orb. They're going to keep up with FBZ. He's going to die. Down goes Gojira, but the BKB's been popped by Yopaj, and now he's trying to escape.
There's no BKB
They're
to
right
beat.
up on him. They have
He's dead.
found this Kunkka. Fire Snap could be off the mark again, but they're right there with the Kunkka, and to get this kill, well, we'll have the rest of the team, and they have the damage. And Chris Luck gets credit for Yopaj. Meanwhile, K1 in the top ace. Top tier 3, and they are just crumbling, just like these buildings.
Minus 14 armor or something crazy like that. And the tower is gone. Maybe even the range racks.
Maybe even both racks.
Top lane.
Dire's top barracks are under attack. Dire's
Skeletons
top
are dealing a ton of damage. Alright, both
Racks
racks are gone.
Dire's
They still have
top
Aegis.
barracks has fallen.
Well, 14k lead now. It's getting to the point where it's insurmountable. Comeback almost not possible unless they like dive into force in a crazy fashion with a godlike chrono hookshot.
Dire's
On
middle
a
tower
creep.
is under attack.
Dragging Jackie's attention.
He needs to get into his BKB desperately.
For the sleep.
Dire's
Not gonna
middle
find it,
tower
but
is under
these
attack.
heroes on Boom just do not feel comfortable at all.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
I don't even know how you stop them at this point.
Just address me as Emperor.
They can't go out of base anymore.
Incoming!
Tier 2 bottom. This will be the last outer tower going down. Okay. Goodbye, Gojira. Welcome back to Earth.
Dire's bottom
Or whatever
tower
planet
is
we're
under
on here.
attack.
Rack it on!
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Then jetpack.
He jetpacked off the map. Just gone. He left us. And he's still gonna look. Try and land that hook shot. And I mean, they're looking. They're thinking about going in under these heroes bottom, but East Coast have split up. They're out.
There's an Aegis still on Chris Luck for 30 seconds. But he has the BKB anyways. Raging is just massive. Whisper is massive on his puck.
I don't even know where you find a way back in if you're the side of Boom. It's just so far away from them.
Yeah. It's gotta be one of the hardest comebacks to make happen.
Radiant are scanning.
Well, Void, almost BKB. They're smoked up. They're looking for kill. They're looking for Raging
Better
maybe,
not
but
fall off.
there's no way he can kill him twice. No chance. They recognize that. They go back. They need to farm up more items.
Gojira. Oh no, the telekinesis of the spear! And it landed! Hookshot on a 2! Oh
my
House
God.
on a 3! Oh, Gojira! Giving something out of nothing! How? They'll get the kill on the chains, they'll take out Scam, they'll look for FBZ, he's on the run! It was a flip by Boom that Gojira took advantage of! That
Man,
is
Gojira is such a madman.
absurd!
He's always flanking just alone, and most of the time it's just a feed, but this time it was a perfect play.
Radiant
Like,
structures
what would you do?
are fortified.
You're
What is
boom.
that?
You're super far behind, you just see like a stupid clockwork flying around it.
Middle barracks are under attack.
He's in trouble. Rainfire Blast with the cookie.
FB
They get
dead.
the kill on FBZ. Jackie's asleep. He's dreaming about a better game, but when he wakes up, he sees the reality of what's happening, and his base is being taken. It's a reincarnation, but Chrono comes out. Can they finally kill K1? It doesn't look likely, because Sleep is there on a 3. Telekinesis not helping. Gojira's in again! They have the Shell Agreement. Lands on a Jackie. Gojira's going to give up his life, but he's
K1's dead
trying to
finally.
save K1. Yopaj finally gets the kill. Chris Luck on the run. The first hit pass coming in from Jackie. FBC on the back line, so it goes down to Whisper.
Straight to the
They'll
bottom
take out
with you.
Chris Luck. 3 heroes dead on the side of Beast Coast. So for now, Boom kind of holds.
But you know what we said, right? The way back into the game is for Boom. That's exactly what happened. And diving into 4 towers, feeling themselves a little bit too much.
Silence!
And yeah, they're taken advantage of finally.
Not a great feeling.
That's still 16k lead. They're still holding strong. AC is now done on the Rave King. And they're probably just gonna wait for the Aegis and then go for round 2 or round 3.
Let's take another look at how Boom, I believe, got a couple of kills there. Got ourselves a replay coming up, and you see K1 just getting pushed in. Tidal Wave, Chrono set up with the Ghost Ship. There's just not really a way for K1 to get out. They had a lot of control. Ojir tried, but eventually with the Spirit Vessel and the pullback and the Torrent again, they ended up getting the kill on a K1.
Yeah, and Chris Duck as well. They lost the 2 most farmed core heroes on their team. But yeah, Whisper still a menace in the backline. They will have to deal with him as well.
So, Boom, I mean, that's a step in the right direction.
Yeah, I think they're just gonna wait for Roshan though. Wait for Roshan, no need to rush anything. You're in a commanding position. You know what I mean.
Yeah. Commanding lead.
Commandable
Dire's bottom
position.
tower is
Awesome.
under attack.
Ito is here for the Sapphire.
Daedalus. It's a lot of right click damage. Once you get to level 20 talent. Right now it's nothing. He needs a talent actually.
Our scan.
Once he gets a talent, big deeps.
Big deeps indeed.
Regeneration.
What does Sims have stolen right now? Wraith Fire Blast. Okay.
So 2 minutes. And 2 minutes he could finish a Mjolnir. So that's a good damage increase. They could finish, no. AC on Kunkka, no.
There
Alright,
hasn't
so
been
they have-
one Chrono, though, that has netted them a victory in the fights.
If he gets up to the Mjolnir, his damage output will actually be much higher, and there's a decent chance that they will be able to take the team fight with the Chrono.
This feels like it's sort of impossible with the way the Elder Titan's been reacting, too. Stinger's been on it.
Yeah, it is not gonna be easy, but there is a chance.
Behold!
Now look at the net worth of this Wraith King. Ooh, Arena Spear! They kept up with Whisper! So with the heck from the Poison Touch, they get the kill onto the pop. They take him out for 70 seconds. Roche is going to be up for 20 of those 70. And they got a 7-time spree into the hands of SBZ.
Hey, K1, you always... Ooh, be careful.
Fine looking bunch we are.
So, can Boom get their hands on the next Roche?
No.
You don't think at all?
No chance. They have too much range spam, and the lanes are pushing in. Oh,
So you've got old Shrew. Oh, Tim's.
Jackie's at the outpost, he didn't pop BKB. If they have a stun bomb, they have a hook shot.
Oh,
they have a combo pushback.
they have them. Now they won't even have a void for Roche.
Some confidence on your part.
And Jackie's been having an off day so far, both in game 1 and game 2. He's so much better than that usually. Roach is up. K1's for the taking. One of them is gonna take the shard. Shard is good on the Snapfire, it's good on the Wraith King.
I would give it to the Snapfire, right? You just jump in there, Scatter Blast, a little Shredder, have the Daedalus. Output so much
Has
damage.
fallen to the Wraith.
It's exactly what they've done. The Aegis and the Shard over to the Snapfire.
Yeah. And he's level 20 now finally, so his damage output to the Shredder is going to be... Actually, the output as well. He's going to be hitting really damn hard. He's only critting for 600. I mean, he just found a DD, so it's probably going to be more like 800. But it's 8 attacks in a very quick succession.
potentially take out a team with ease if he ends up getting into that level 25 and having the 3 times Oil Shredder multi-shot.
Alright, now it's time to siege the last 2 sides. And what can they really do?
So K1 has the 25% cleave now with that level 20 talent. He's had that for a while. Cleaning up top, they're trying to hold this last set of racks. Maybe a perfect fight.
Maybe a perfect fight. Okay.
That would have to be their way back in, a perfect fight.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Well, the
attack.
tower's already gone.
Dire's bottom
Yep.
tower has fallen.
Tidal Wave pulls K1 in, Wraith Fire Blast, Fire Staff Cookie gets K1 away. Got the X, but do they want to follow it up? They'll pull him back, they'll land the Torrent, and he's got the Reincarnation, so they're not too worried about him at the moment. And the Tidal Wave actually misses with BKB pop. They'll get the Banshees to get the kill on the first one, but on the back line, look at where Gojira is! He
They're going
gets the
for
Dream
K1.
Coil and the hook shot. They're going to go for K1 and does so. The Chronosphere, they get the kill to the Wraith King, but now they're going to move to the back line to try and help the rest of their team. They'll end up losing Scam. It's only the Dazzle for now. Gojira with the jetpack trying to fly away. But he's hit with the X, so they'll pull him right back. They get the kill on the table. They'll take out Jackie. Jackie's gone! Oh,
Snapfire,
no.
man.
No faceless void for 60 seconds. FBZ follows it with his own attack.
Dire's bottom barracks
And they are
has
without
fallen.
2 big pieces to try and
Dire's
defend.
middle barracks are under attack.
Yeah, the Snapfire damage output, especially if you're next to the Elder Titan, have your armor reduced to 0. It's just way too high. Jackie lost half his health in 1 crit.
Dire's middle tower.
Oh, Tim's.
Ow.
Hook shot actually misses because it goes
he
over
gets
the dead
pushed in the
body of
fountain.
Tim's, and there's the Aegis. The cogs, alright. Got the X, and that's not going to keep him in the base, but they've got the sweep. He has Tidal Wave again if he was able to land it
He
and throw
missed
back
the
in the
target
base. Yeah, he got slept.
Oh, he got slapped, okay.
Yeah.
Well, not that it matters much. The Mega Creeps are already on the horizon. Whisper does the Torrent. Well done. The game might not end just now. Oh, just dead, but...
Here.
Ooh, nice spear.
Awkward spot. Still, hold back, Tidal Wave, X, and Gojira's dead.
Lost the gem.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Lost the tier 4. 30k lead. Oh my god.
Yep. Right and dirty.
Boom, now have to defend against Megas and a 30k deficit. Interesting.
30k
Can they even do it? Yeah.
They don't have Cliff, so if they just want to converge as 5, might be a little difficult.
Opaj lands the Torrent, but it's time to run. The Wraith Fire Blast into the BKB. No level 25 for the Puck. They actually go to the back lines and look for Scam, so they'll take out the Daz on the other side, though. There's the Arena. Stinger getting low. Stinger with a sweep for the BKBs in time for FPZ. And now, with the Tidal Wave, that pushes K1. They've got the Telekinesis, but the damage coming in from Chris Luck. You need to be careful fighting the Snapfire. Oh, Jackie again!
No BKB pop.
Jackie!
Ah,
Oh, man, he's dead once more. They'll call GG, and it's a 2-0 for East Coast over Boom Esports.
Alright.
Victory.
Not too much to talk about this game, honestly. The Beast Coast snowball has been set in motion.
Yeah.
Can they keep it up? I mean, this game was very convincing. Game 1, a little bit iffy. Game 2, very convincing. Team play out of their world. Like, that is exactly what they thrive in. What kind of situation? They get a small lead. You give him some openings to exploit, they will exploit it every time. Exploit it every time.
Yeah.
And they just keep building up the lead, keep building up the lead, keep building up the lead.